I got into the playtest for False Hero and spent a few hours with it. That was enough time to get a solid sense of what the game is trying to do. This game is a fast-paced Souls-like built around imitation where you fight enemies, learn how they attack, and then start using those same moves yourself. You play as what's left of a scholar who finds a legendary mask high in the mountains. That moment kicks off a prophecy tied to a world that's already fallen to death, and the role you step into feels more burdened than heroic. The gods of life still exist in this world while death moves through it. You're meant to confront that spread, and the game makes it clear that you have a choice. You can fight for the gods, or you can become an apostle of death. Combat moves quickly and stays aggressive. There's no stamina system here, so you can spam your dash. Movement stays constant, and fights naturally keep you close to enemies. The main mechanic revolves around learning combat arts directly from enemies. Killing them enough times unlocks one of their abilities, which you can then add to your own kit. Over time, your moveset becomes a mix of techniques pulled from different encounters. These combat arts use focus, and focus comes back when you land any attack. Stronger abilities generate more of it, so combat flows into chaining attacks instead of backing off. Enemies also have a stagger meter. Hitting them enough times interrupts what they're doing, and the meter doesn't always reset fully, which can open repeated opportunities if you stay on them. Hitboxes are also tight. When an enemy attack barely misses your character model, it actually misses. Dodging into certain attacks acts as a parry, staggering enemies and restoring your focus. Though it could use a bit of adjustment, as I often find myself too far from the enemy after parrying. Boss fights build on all of this with unique movesets, which is what you'd expect from a Souls-like. Some bosses control space, others move fast, and I died plenty of times learning a couple of them. The difficulty felt just right, especially once I started to learn their attack patterns. With that said, False Hero is a solo-developed project, and spending time with it makes that clear in a good way. The ideas are focused, the combat has a clear identity, and learning attacks directly from enemies gives the game its own shape early on. Even in a short playtest, it already feels confident in what kind of game it wants to be. If you want to check out the game for yourself, the link is in the description. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to Boss Room Banter. I'll see you in the next one.